Hi guys, today we are going to continue our journey through verbs as we look for the perfect tenses, okay? So there is a difference between simple tense and perfect tense, and today we are going to talk about that. So there are two main verb types of tenses, okay? There's simple, which we've been talking about. We've talked about past, present, and future. Okay, they're super easy. Mrs. Smith taught fifth grade would be past. Mrs. Smith teaches fifth grade would be present. And Mrs. Smith will teach fifth grade is future tense. Okay, so we've been working with those for the last couple weeks. Now, there is another verb tense that we call perfect tense. Okay, and what this means is that it's used to describe an action in comparison or in relation with something else. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so perfect tense, all right? We also have past, present, and future in this as well. And so we will be able to see our verbs and know which one it is pretty easily because you guys are pretty well practiced at this, okay? So for example, there is past perfect. This describes a past action that was completed or happened before another action, okay? So again, it's when two actions kind of happen and how they correlate with each other. So your clue word, I would write this down. For past perfect, look for had. Okay, that is a big clue word with these. Not always, but a lot of the time. An example sentence. Mrs. Smith had taught third grade before she switched to fifth grade. So notice that had taught and switched are both in past tense. Those match, okay? That is the perfect tense, when those match, all right? So it describes two things. She taught third grade before she switched to fifth grade, okay? That is past perfect. Again, it happened in the past. You guys can easily identify that. Your clue word here is had. Okay, some more examples of past perfect tense I have. It had been sunny before storm clouds filled the sky. Again, had been and filled, those are both past tense, okay? They had eaten dinner already when she called. Had eaten and called, past tense, okay? See how those match up? How many times had you seen that movie, okay? Had and seen are both past tense, all right? All right. Next, we have present perfect. This describes an action that has occurred at an unspecified time before now, okay? So, for example, your clue is going to be any time reference that we can use. Yesterday, last week, 3 years ago. But then also we use some pretty general ones like yet or now. Again, I know this is confusing, but wait till you see the examples. They kind of make it all come together. Your clue words here in present perfect are has and have. An example is Mrs. Smith has taught third grade, okay? So that happened, that she had taught that before, okay? But again, it's not in past tense and it's not in future tense, so we know it has to be in present tense, all right? I didn't give you an exact time. I'm just telling you that she has done that. Some other examples, her dancing skills have improved a lot. Again, that doesn't give us a specified time, so we know that it has to be present. Jack has never been to a college football game. Again, we're not saying that it happened before. We're not saying it's going to happen later. Has tells us it's happening now. He has never been to a football game. Okay? When do these events, so have you ever eaten a chocolate-covered ant? Ew, I hope not. But are we giving you a time? No, so it's present tense, okay? Future tense, this is going to describe two events or actions. The first one is going to occur before the second one, and the second one occurs sometime in the future. So your clue words are going to be will or am or is going to, okay? Again, I would write down those clue words. They really help. All right, so an example here. Mrs. Smith will have taught third grade for 15 years at the end of this school year. Okay, the end of the school year is in the future. Okay, will have taught. Will, remember that's always our big clue word for future tense, okay? Both of those happen. We're saying that she will have taught that at the end of the school year, which is in the future, okay? Beth will have eaten a power bar before it's time for her to line up for the race. Again, look for that will. We know that's future tense. Are you going to have eaten before you stop by? That's asking a question about the future. They're stopping by later. Ben will have been to Disney World 3 times by the time he turns 5. Again, Clue word will, and it's going to happen in the future. He will have visited 3 times before he turns 5, which he is not already. Okay, so again, guys, you just really look and think, when is this happening? Is it happening? Did it already happen? Is it happening now? Or is it an unspecified time? That means present tense. And then, or is it going to happen in the future? Okay. All right. Perfect tense can also describe ongoing actions or events. Okay. If you have an ing on it, okay, then that would be that progressive tense. Some more progressive tense ones, which we really won't dive really deep into this year. We're really going to look at past, present, and future. My mom had been walking 3 miles a day before she broke her leg. Has Sean been watching too much television? Okay. So let's practice identifying some of these, okay? I'm going to have Shelby had already turned in her math assignment when she realized she missed a step. Is this past perfect tense, present perfect tense, or future perfect tense? Look at the endings of some of our verbs, okay? Think about it. What could it be? It's past perfect. I have already turned in. That happened already. Realized. That has already happened already, okay? Had should be your clue word that you use there. All right. Nick will have missed an entire week of school if he is not here tomorrow. Okay. I see a clue word. Did it already happen? Is it happening now, or is it happening in the future? Which tense do you think? It's future perfect. My clue word is will. Okay. Will have missed. That has not happened yet. By the time they land in Tokyo, they will have been flying for 12 straight hours. Okay. What tense is that? Future, okay? Again, my clue word is will. Will have been flying. That's happening in the future. Has Emily ever broken a bone? Remember, when I look at this one's present tense, and I know that it's present tense because it's not giving me a specified time, okay? I'm asking you, and we see that clue word, has, okay? I can tell Jake has been eating ice cream even though he's allergic to it. All right, is it past, present, or future? It is present. Again, my clue word is has, okay? Are you going to have visited your grandpa by the end of the weekend? Which one is this? Future, okay? It's happening, again, in the future, by the end of this weekend. That hasn't happened yet. My clue word is going to there, okay? All right, I want the correct perfect tense of sing in this completed sentence. Marcus blanked the national anthem before the baseball team took the field. It happened in the past. So what could I put there? Had sung, okay? You have to make those match, all right? Took tells us that it already happened, and it is past perfect. I blank, not blank, to run a mile in a long time. Try. This is going to be present tense, yes, present tense. I have not tried to run a mile in a long time, okay? Again, they didn't give us a specific time period here, so we just have to make it fit in that sentence, okay? Baby Alexis blank, 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 through the night 3 days in a row if she sleeps all night tonight, okay? So that's future tense. How can I change sleep into future tense? Think about it, okay? Remember, my clue word for future tense is will. So what can I put that? If that first one's will. Baby Alexis will, and I have to put sleep in there, the past or the future tense of sleep, okay? Will have slept through the night, okay? So just slow down, think about the tenses and how they match up, okay, in your sentences today. Take your time on that, show it. If the following people email me, your entire class will get a bonus point. Nobody got bonus points yesterday, so I hope everyone's watching. If Evan S. from first period, Aiden M. from second period, and Atticus M. from sixth period email me and say, Mrs. Nugent, I heard my name in the presentation. Your whole class will get a bonus point. Good luck.